My name is Sarfaraz and I'm one of the co-trainer of this course. Family business is a very dynamic field, and in this course, which is going to start from next week, we're gonna cover basic concepts. What is a family business, and what are the key challenges that every family business actually is facing right now because of some multiple factors. So, as on the screen, you can see that what is a family business. So, since this is just a webinar and in the course we will be interacting with you very much. So, right now, let's say that businesses where ownership and or the management is controlled by multiple family members. This is the basic definition of a family business because in different cultures with diversity, things alters and changes a lot. But the key thing remains constant family business. A father, when he starts a business, he definitely tries to transform all of his motivation. A mother, a woman entrepreneur, when she has inaugurated a business, she will definitely try and struggle to have her successors. So every family business has this issue. The emotional and economic system overlaps are there, and there are many examples in the world which we'll want to discuss. Say about the Nishad Group in Pakistan, or the Ford Motors, or the Walmart, and many things. So there are many questions coming in the chat which we're gonna answer in the end. But right now, let's see that some of the key issues that are in our observation, in our experience, and our experts and scholars have been addressing to are the succession planning. Who will lead business when I'm not around? Who will take the decisions if I'm on a holiday? What will happen to my business which I have put my blood and tears? So who will lead it? That has to be someone from my own bloodline. Is this a question? Yes, succession planning does mean this, but the approach would be very contemporary. The conflict management, say very simply, analog generation and digital generation. So the analog generation have their own framework and mindset. They belong to a different fraternity. On the other hand, the digital generation, in which nowadays we have started calling them Gen Z or Gen Alpha or else, but the boomers and the Gen Zs, they have some different frame of reference. So how to incorporate all those ideas and mindset so that the business can go for next 10 years without any major conflicts. We're going to cover those factors. Then we have generational challenges, as I discussed. A person who has spent most of his life in analog world, he has used radios, he has used analog TV, he has seen the VHS and cassettes, and he is used to working in very hostile environment. Say about a farmer or maybe an industrialist who have himself worked on the supply line of his factory, and he have actually sit with his labor functional staff, work with them. He has his own attitude and motivation towards the business. But what about his or her children who have been exposed to digital media, the content, the very much faster world, and nowadays it's AI and then AGI and ASI. So, what is the challenge right now? The younger generation may have more flexibility, may have more knowledge, may have more resources, but are they capable enough to function like the analog ones? So, this is the question which we're going to discuss. Uh, the core problem is basically, as per our years of consulting experiences, the founder resistance, that analog guy, the person who have actually inaugurated the business from say about 80s or 90s or even 2000s, the founder resists relinquishing control due to fear of identity loss and viewing succession as personal dimension rather than organizational evolution. So most of the time in our culture, we say that the person is doing very much micromanagement and he has a fear that he will lose control of the idea, of the vision, of the core, of the DNA if he will give the authority to his younger breed. to take the decisions. So this is one of the things. So we will discuss, are you facing this or not? And then you have the successor struggles, because the successors may be a girl or a boy, a foreign qualified person, or maybe a son who has done his education in some other field, and he's not willing to join his father in the business. So successor, there are rivalry as well. Maybe the elder son is more intelligent and the younger one maybe not. But a father has to take along, take them all along. And when we talk about the context of the Middle East, things will be very different. And when we consult businesses which are from the European side or from the America, the dynamics are very changed. So the leadership transition is one of the core problem which we're gonna discuss, and we will gonna give you some checklists and cheat codes how to overcome them. And then one of the fundamental core problem is the governance vacuum. As I told you, the analog generation, maybe we call them experience one, and the digital generation, and maybe we will call them the knowledgeable ones. So experience and knowledge, there is a fight between them. The experience always say, I have more experience than your knowledge. And the knowledgeable person basically says that what about digital things that we are using, the agentic AI and the AIs and GPTs and this and that. So there is a governance vacuum, and for that we will be sharing with you some frameworks. The very important framework which we have developed in our course of experiences, AAI, the awareness and the assessment and the integration framework. Then we have the succession planning. The core problem. Importance is basically it ensures business continuity and preserve family legacy. So if a father do not write a clear vision, if a mother will not be willing to write clear policies, if a family business management, the top tier, will not feel that this is relevant, there will be issues. So we will be discussing the challenges, the problems, and the case studies and the possible solutions, and what were the factors which were under the focus, which made some businesses sustainable and which made some businesses a failure. Then the other one is, as I said, generational conflict. The older generation prefers control. I'm the one, I've made this business. The new generation seeks innovation. Let's incorporate ERPs. Let's, remove those hurdles which we call old employees. But what about the retention? What about the experience? What about the loyalty and honesty? So we have to make bridge among these thoughts. So we can be like example is the retailer resisting e-commerce shift, dispute in Pakistani textile businesses over moderate. We have numerous of cases which we will be discussing and circulating with you. Then coming forward, the business dynamics, emotions, as I told you, is very important. This favoritism. I might be very much in favor of my son, if although he is not so much competent, but my brother's son is also in the business, and I might not give him preference, although he's competent. So these are the challenges. What we say? Normally, we do not see our own premises, and we do not clean it, and we get it neglected. And whenever we go in someone other's office or house, we say, hey, why have you not cleaned that? So this is the thing, we have to audit our own self. So we will gonna doing those exercises in which the participants will be actually writing their problems, issues, and we will be consulting them how to make good governance models. Then the next one will be after we do the governance in family business will be decision-making challenges. The thing is how a good decision should be made. Should be made on a table having dinner at home, or should that decision should be made and explored inside a boardroom meeting. So the other thing is conflict management strategies. If you are doing the meeting on the board inside the office, should father act as a father, and should son would keep performing as a son, or there will be some SOPs or designations. In our experiences, even in last week, we were sitting with a family business. They had this issue that whenever they are having a meeting, they have this, role of father and son and uncle and cousin, and that's why the rivalry is there. So we have to develop and we have actually developed some frameworks and policies how to act as a professional. So how to make the rules of entry and exit, how my son will enter, how my brother's son will enter, how my brother will enter in the business, and how they will expand if they don't want to work with me. So there will be conflict resolution tools. And then finally, what we're going to do in this whole certificate course is we will, in the first module, we will give you some case studies, and we will give you some tested strategy tips that how to employ non-family members in your business, retaining the value and DNA, how to make the vision of that all the thing, strategy, what will be the key performance indicators, what will be the KPIs, how you will manage the incompetencies of someone's business and make them competent. And then definitely the thing all about is sustainability in this ever changing world. Now when we say that world has become a global table, you know, the analog generation used to study the world has become a global village. Then the Gen Zs started learning that world has become a global street. And now the next generation nowadays is being said that world has become a global table. Everyone has their own resources, and we should share the resources in form of knowledge and concepts and frameworks, which we are looking forward to share with you, and definitely expecting very much feedback from you all. And then finally, the question of the day is, are you ready for what? Are you ready for having that motivation that will lead your business across generations? If leadership were transferred today, is your family business truly prepared, or would emotions decide instead of structure? So finally, I would say that this course, which is very much relevant, and we have got many much demand. We have been, asked about this certificate course, and from this platform, inshallah, we welcome you all to join us in this transformation brilliant course, in which we will be discussing family businesses, their orientation, how to transform their structure, how to make their vision, and after identifying the problem, maybe we will be giving you customized, inputs and coaching so that you can lead your family business across next generations. Right now, that was it from me, and over to you, Edmund.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much, Brother Faraz, for your presentation. And I think it have put a clear picture on everybody's mind that why family business management is important. As I mentioned in the beginning, that all of us have been seeing this in our cultural, how father tells the son how it goes to another person. And then Mufti Umar also mentioned that why it doesn't go to the third generation, it disappear halfway already. Most of the people don't learn it, they adopt it. And it's by sometimes by accident, sometimes by choice made by emotions. It can be wrong as well. This course specifically is taking you to that journey where you are going to make well-versed decision, and you will be sure that the document that is given to you, the structure that is provided to you in this course will help you take your business to maximum heights, inshallah. Well, we are done here with the presentations, and I will ask people to ask your question in Q&A so that we can take some questions. While we are still waiting for you to ask the questions, I think I will take a look if there are questions in Q&A tab. So Q&A, there are 15 questions. All right. Some people are mentioning they are from Japan, from Malaysia, from Afghanistan, from Pakistan, Ethiopia, Nigeria. All right. Thank you. Apologies, the chat was disabled in the beginning. That's fine. Further, does this course include Islamic finance in context? of family business structure. So the question comes to you, does this course include Islamic finance in the context of family business structure? Please, Faraz bhai, you want to address this?
Now, I think Dr. Omar would be relevant guy
Dr.
for
Omar,
this.
please.
Should I respond, Asan, or I think?
Yes, please, Mufti Umar, please reply to this question.
Yes, Umar sir.
All right, Mufti Umar is trying to connect. So,
The answer is yes. We will gonna cover some frameworks which are specifically highlighting the Islamic ideology based routines, how a family business should function. There will be a little discussion on will, there will be discussion on the segregation of the assets. If a person dies, what will be the thing, what will be happen in his life, and these all things will be there related to mudarba, musharka, and something like that. Next question, please.
I'll try to actually show the screen. Okay. Next question is asking what is the duration of the course, or the time frame for each session, the cost of the course, how will the time be managed for participants from different jurisdiction. So to answer that question, I will answer that question, inshallah, by sharing my screen as well. Let's share my screen. So here, all right. So if you go to taiflearning.com, at the courses, you will see the newest course launch. So this course will be in the newest course you will see over there, Five Family Leadership Program. So this is a leadership program, and this will be the first of the leadership program. Okay, as Faraz Bhai mentioned clearly that this will be on a model that he have proposed. So it have three stages. So this is the first stage that we are going to do. The people who will come into the first stage will have more benefit than the people who directly join to the second stage. The reason of keeping the price in front of you here, we have compared several prices over the internet and different places, very well known. You can search this and see, compare yourself, and see if we are doing just with what value we are providing at the time. To answer your question, I'm taking you to this course page and I'm going to tell you certain things. The classes will be live, all right? It will be interactive classes. It will be conducted on Taif LMS. So you will be joining Zoom classes through the LMS. You'll be giving a login system where you'll be able to have the community of the people who have joined. You will have a discussion panel. Everybody can see what discussions are happening in that, all right? So you can have discussions in the panel so people can benefit from your questions. Other people can upload those questions within the panel as well. All right. Classes will start from 17th of January. All right. Saturday and Sunday, it will be 2 days every week. All right. And we'll try to finish it, inshallah, before Ramadan, if you can see here. All right. Each class will be 2 hours. All right. There will be 3 weeks, 6 classes. Language that we have chosen is English, so that is widely acceptable. Timing here, it depends of the number of people. So far, we are fixing the time to 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. UAE time, so that the mind is fresh when you're getting up. You know, you have the energy, you have the vibe, you really want to do something, and you can spend the rest of the day with that mindset. The exercises will be given in almost every class. Each class will be conducted by two trainers. So the first half of the class will be conducted by Sarfaraz Bhai, second class will be Dr. Manal. The third class will be conducted by Mufti Umar. The fourth class will be Mr. Sarfaraz. So it will go in rotation. Everybody have their own topics so that everybody have their expertise. The way these courses will conduct is to make sure that you learn from it, not just sit and watch the video while the speaker speaks, but have your say in it and make sure that you get what you're coming for, inshallah. Okay, with the pricing wise, hopefully I've answered all those questions. With the jurisdictions wise, we will see, inshallah, the people who will be coming from different jurisdictions, because people I've seen here, mashallah, have joined from Canada, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Malaysia, Indonesia, Australia. So basically, this is a very wide range of people I can see coming there. So when the group is ready, within 3 days, inshallah, we are finalizing this and we'll be launching the classes. So inshallah, we'll try to make sure the time is suitable for most of the people. It's weekend already. All right. Other than that, the recording of these lectures will be available in a format where you can go topic by topic. So it won't be just 1 hour video and you're watching. We will make sure the recording of the video is done by topic so that you can jump onto the topic with the trainer specifically and learn, and you can ask relevant questions with respect to that video itself. Now I'm coming to the pricing part. My screen is visible, right? The page is visible, all right. So this pricing part, basically the course valued is at 900 AED, all right? And we are only asking for 460 AED. This is special for Ramadan. We just want to make sure when people are, because a lot of resolutions are made during the Ramadan when people are fasting, all right? They are trying to adjust themselves. They are trying to validate themselves from different things. There's so many things that they have decided they are going to do, but they have not done yet. But Ramadan is the month where they are going to take those decisions. So this program is open for non-Muslims also, not specifically for Muslims only, all right? But the idea here is because our ideology is based on ethics, all right? Ideology is based on Sharia. So we want to make sure that non-Muslim also benefit from it and Muslim also benefit from it at the same time. Further to that, recommended by Dr. Manal, he says we should have something for a group of people, let's say two people coming from the same company or coming from the same family. They don't have to be blood relatives, they have to be in the same company. Then, inshallah, they get a discount further based on that. So you can validate in that way. Inshallah, you'll be able to fill the form or you will start do your payment to complete this. What you will get from this, inshallah, if you take this course now, you get a 5% discount on the partner courses that TAIF already have, 10% discount on the advanced level, the second level, and the third level, and 15% courses that TAIF owns. So on that, if you are a registered student in this course, you would be able to get discount on those courses as well. All right. And definitely you will be invited to all those. So classes and lectures are here. All right. Instructors or trainers are not mentioned over here, but these are the 3 instructor and trainers today delivered to you will be delivering the lectures. All right. And the lectures are divided, as I mentioned. Each class is divided to 2 and each trainers will be building. Hopefully I am clear. You can read the trainer's bio and profile. A certificate of completion will be given to you. This is just a demo. All right. Inshallah. And then you can take a look at the complete profile of the trainers and their success, their businesses, or their how far they have achieved and what do they do, how much consultancy they have done so far, which area and background. They're having different trainers together in this because we wanted to have a diverse background, to have diverse experience, diverse case studies, where Mufti Yusuf is coming from a Sharia background and he's in education a lot. So he comes from that documentation side. Mufti Sarfaraz Bhai comes into consultancy side a lot because he has been consulting many family businesses. So he looks into very practical aspect of that. Dr. Manal have done a lot of consultancy with several businesses in Turkey and in what do you call in Palestine. So in that you will have a diverse background of Palestine businesses in Palestine because it's a very family-oriented country, and then Turkey is also a very family-oriented country where a lot of businesses are happening. So I'll stop myself over here, and I will again take a look at the questions. If there are any questions, we will continue to answer, or we will take a leave. We have reached to the time. There are 2 more questions, I think. Right, there are some questions over here. It's the repetition of the question about the timing and everything. So hopefully this was valuable to you, and we look forward to join the session. All right. please closing statement by the trainer so that we can, inshallah, close this session officially. Dr. Manal, you want to start the closing statement? Just one line for what people to expect and you are looking forward to see them.
This question I want to talk about: does the family business needs to be registered with government? It's dependent on the country and the procedures different from country to other. So you can write or enter to the next level, so we can talk in the details about the procedures in some countries. As a closing, family business is crucial for Muslim economics, so that we are focused on it in order to build strong communities, Muslim communities, by economics. And we look for meeting you in our course in order to make a future vision for our countries, our economics, our communities from the central focus point, which family, when transferring its values, culture into the business and strongest point in our communities. Thank you.
Thank you. Mufti Umar, please, your words for closing statement.
Am I audible?
Yes.
From my side, I think the potential is huge. If we see the number of family-owned business startups and the legacy businesses that have been working in each and every country, and
Mufti Umar, your voice is breaking. We couldn't hear you.
I was saying that the potential is huge, I think, and the family-owned businesses and legacy businesses are not few in number in any of the jurisdiction. So, and more or less, the issues are general. Issues are same. So, and many of the literature and books and maybe in some courses, these things are not covered in this style. So I hope all the people, those who are going to enroll in this, are going to have discussion on some prevailing issues, not on some futuristic issues or something happening in 2050. It is something which is happening today, and we should be well equipped for anything which is happening in the future, inshallah. So it will be a very rich discussion, inshallah, during the course. Thank you.
Inshallah, very rightly said that these discussions are not available in any curriculum or any school book. And that is the reason we're conducting this course. And we will not be talking about futuristic topic. We are talking about a topic that is happening now and that is happening in your life. Inshallah. Brother Faraz, please.
All right, only two things from my side as a closure. They say that if you do not have a clear vision of your life or your business, then you will be working as a component of someone else's vision. So this is the time to decide what vision should we have about our life, our business, our generations. And the second thing is, let's join hands. Let's create a moment. Our forefathers have given us so much things, resources, and all the business what we are leading right now. Let's do something, share the knowledge, let's make some frameworks, vision, and SOPs and KPIs for our next generation so that we can truly develop a sustainable, impact oriented, person driven business. Thank you very much.
Jazakallah, thank you very much for your time and thank you very much for your effort to make this happen. Taif is very thankful for all these trainers to agreeing and making this course happen. All of their efforts are the real effort. We are just the service provider to bring it to your table. All right. And inshallah. So thank you very much once again. I will be sending you a few emails to make sure that you receive the course structure, to make sure you receive the details. And I hope that, inshallah, we'll see you in the course to have more learned sessions together. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you very much.